Good afternoon and welcome to Clarity. My name's Barbara Gray and this is our dear friend Paul Church.
Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday.
Happy Maybank Holiday Sunday.
Yes.
I'm sure that plenty of our friends will have had enough of the garden and will be coming in from now. I think actually the weather's turned a little bit, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, yesterday morning was beautiful, sunshine.
And the afternoon.
Well, we had torrential rain in the afternoon.
We did in the evening.
Oh, no, it was about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Yeah,
it absolutely came down. We're only 10 minutes up the road, but the difference.
Perfect weather for crafting, though.
Absolutely.
So, darling Grace is keeping you company. And if you have any questions, then she's your girl and she will be forwarding them to us. She says the sound is good, which is a great relief.
Yes,
after
we had
last
a few
Friday.
Technical problems on Friday, didn't
with
we?
your
my
mic,
microphone.
Yeah, so if there are any problems, Grace, or if I'm too loud, then please don't hesitate to let us know.
Yes.
So our friends are finding us already.
Wow. Okay.
We've had a really busy weekend. Thank you so much for supporting us. And this Sunday is no different. It's the first Sunday of the month.
Yeah. And because Friday was the 1st of May, so it saw the kickstart of the brand new products of the month, didn't it?
Yeah, we've got no less than 4 products of the month. We can't keep this up. So enjoy this one because we've already decided we've got to switch it up a bit in June.
We have indeed.
And so shall we get started?
Yeah, absolutely. So should we have a look at the current products of the month?
I think it's a good idea.
If we explain, if maybe you're tuning in for the first time, what the product of the month means. If you pop any of the next 4 items into your basket, it automatically unlocks double points for the whole basket.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter whatever you buy on the website, as long as it's one of those 4 items in there, then you'll get double points on it. And after a while, those points add up because when you get 300 points, you get £5 off your order.
And I'm guessing that you can, if you're a canny shopper, you can just put one of those products in the basket.
Yeah.
And you can do that during the course of the whole month of May. You can put
4 options to choose
4
from.
options.
Yeah.
And there's
a stencil embedder, which I think will be proven. You always need more than one of those, don't you?
You do.
Because they're like groovy guards. You put it down, you can't find it. But Barb's got a great tip with the embedders, which we'll have a look at later.
So we'll look at that later.
So
let's take a look at the products of the month.
Okay.
And then you can decide how you want to play this double points game.
Absolutely.
So this is been very popular.
Very popular indeed.
Yeah, so we started on with the Stamp Pen Pros.
We did.
You will be familiar, I'm sure, with Dave's invention of the pink stamp pens.
Yes, the originals.
Which were fantastic for our small, tiny
ones, yes.
Tiny stamps. You know, we figured out very quickly that holding a pen is such a great way. So then we realized, though, that we needed larger surface area. And so now we've got 3, which is the product of the month. Let me just rustle around here. Right, so now we've got these 3. You'll see there's a square, a rectangle, and a round. And when you compare them with the original ones, you'll see that they are considerably larger.
They're about 4 times the size, aren't they?
4 times.
Yeah.
Which kind of invites one in between.
Yes.
But for now, we've gone super large on the Pros.
We've gone Pro. We have indeed.
We have. So that's the first product of the month.
So the item number is at 31983. It's £24 plus your club saving. Then the next.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Just as a little aside, we did kind of blow the doors off on Friday with our new Clarity merch because we decided that rather than make a caddy out of acrylic, we'd go down the sublimation route.
We did indeed.
And so I quickly gave up my office, and it's now been turned in. It's never been so clean. It's now been turned into a sublimation station.
Which is great. It rolls nicely off the tongue.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? And so, so you can see here. Let me just pop these back. You can see that we've got these wonderful pots that are just great. So these are the 2 that are available. Paul is just showing you those.
As you can see, you can either have black writing or white writing.
We're running out of these though, Paul.
We are. I dare say we're limited stock. We sold out initially within minutes of the launch. And then you had to go and have a word with Dave, didn't you?
Yeah, so we got a load more.
We've got a load more, but obviously we do
pretty
have
much
to
sold out
print
too.
them ourselves.
Yeah.
So which takes time.
They cost us much because they take us blooming hours.
So I would say if you were sitting on the fence or if you was waiting for today to pop them in your basket, it literally is. It sounds really sellotape, but there is a handful, and it'll be a while before we can put them back in stock.
Yeah.
While we deal with the initial run.
But then we decided, because then we got confident, didn't we? Once we figured out how it worked, it was like, and the artwork actually comes from my original artwork.
It does on the back wall.
But then we decided to go large as well. So we've got the smaller ones, which are the small pen pots.
Pot pens.
And then we've got, so that's, let me just compare the size. And then we've got the large brush brush pots. So that's these ones, which are really lovely. Again, we've got those in black writing and white writing. So this isn't part of the product of the month, but it sure is popular.
It really, really is.
Yeah.
And there's just a little bit more stock on the brush pots than there is on the pen pots.
Yeah.
So, and I say that will be that initial run until poor Lisa and Dave get making when they.
Well, Dave's up to his.
In those as well. He can multitask. So he can multitask. So that's that option. Then we have our second option.
So stamp pens.
Number one.
3, number 1.
Yep. Then we have.
So this was so popular in January, we decided to
go tall.
So here we've got like 4 liners and 3 liners, where the original Art Deco stamps, they were also essentials.
They were just,
two liners, weren't they? And so this is option number 2, really gorgeous, gorgeous font, really useful words. You are amazing. 2 a wonderful couple. Thank you so much for everything. A little gift. So you can see here, sending love and best wishes, but these are big and bold, and they're that stamp set. So that's option number 2, and you can see here 1 2 3 2 7 is that unlocks double points.
It does indeed. So that's your second option. 1. Then we have the embedders, which work alongside them,
which work with these.
Yes.
So we already worked out. I'm gonna actually lean into this a little bit now.
Okay.
If we could just pan out a little bit. Yeah. Right. So you can see here. If we look at these on Friday,
yes,
I showed our friends how to index them, didn't I?
With an ink pad.
With an ink pad. So this is for the other set.
Yes, this was the one that we launched. Yeah, that's for this set. That is this set.
That's this set.
Yes.
Is it?
This is product.
Oh yeah. So that is this set. So
yes.
I showed you on Friday how to index it with a pen and
because
then wipe
it's laser
clean.
Etched in there, isn't it?
So you've got all the numbers, so you can see at a glance here how they fit, whether they fit well. You can see here, for example, number 4, and because you've indexed them, it's really easy to find the embedder. So it's worth taking 5 minutes to do this. And then what will, well, I won't confuse.
Okay.
Let's just say I used the black ink pad to index.
Yes.
Right.
And you can go to our catch up and craft area and have a look at the 10 a.m. show from Friday where Barb did that.
So that's what they look like when you've prepared them.
Yes.
Okay. That was number.
So that's your third option.
Third option.
Yep.
So the stamps is not 1 stamp pens, 2 stamp set, 3 embedder.
Yep.
Right.
And
so that's
then 4.
Rather than put it all in a bundle.
Yep. Yeah. And then 4, we then go groovy. So we'll bring the details in on that.
So this is a real good mashup of, for example, the stamps and the frames.
Yes.
Which is great for Archers. Yeah.
You just take the frame out, don't you?
So there you go. That was 42639.
And that's 1449, which again unlocks double points.
So that's available throughout the month of May.
Yep.
So you can spread the love.
Absolutely. And on May, on the 1st of May, on Friday, it seems such a long time ago, you were talking about the May newspaper and the theme to it, which was all about words and sentiments.
Yeah.
So we also thought, as a special, we knew it was bank holiday, we would do another special offer for the first 300 orders on the 1st of May and while stocks last. If you place an order of £50 or more, you'll receive this Feel Good Factor word sticker book.
Which is just delightful.
It is.
And it harks back to when we were in the shack together. And I just have a feeling that we are back in the shack,
We are
in our
indeed.
heads, and we need to get a lot of positivity and feel good factor going. And so we decided, we had a look in the warehouse and we had a few of these left. In fact, we had about 300 of them left. So we said, well, let's give them away.
Absolutely.
So we're
because it was
spreading a bit
bank
of love.
holiday
There
and
you
we
go.
were kicking off May.
So that's the product of the month.
Yes.
And now we've got some really smashing new products. Should we start with the blooms?
Yes, we will start with them. So everything on the show page is available individually, which Grace has popped the link up to. But what we've done is we've got two different collections, as Barb spoke about earlier. So this is your first one. So let's bring the details up on the side of the screen.
So it's a big bundle.
Yep.
But
You've got
brilliant.
Yes. And you'll see the connection during the course of the next 2 hours.
Yeah.
So the item number for the collection, which many of you have already been buying, is 12342. And this is Barb's Shack Dancing Girls, Dotted Blooms and Sentiment Stamp Collection. Normally, I can't see from here because we've got a different screen, £68.72. You have an £8.73 saving, bringing it down to £59.99 plus your club discount.
So what we've actually got here, so that you can see it on the overhead, we've got 4 sets of stamps.
Yeah.
Right? 4 sets of stamps.
4 sets of stamps.
So let me just get my ducks in a row. Okay, we've got that one, that one, that one, that one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm going to show you the stamps and then you'll get the drift. So we'll go through these one at a time. So you can see here, let's come in close on this. So you'll get what's in the bundle. Now, many of you will be familiar with these because we drew them in the shack.
You have been, yes,
right?
over the past couple
so
of
you
weeks.
can see here, there's our shack. We only finished these last Monday,
I know.
right? But they're just super cool. And what we've done is we've had this idea. Well, it was Lisa, wasn't it, that came up with this? I think it was Lisa.
I can't remember.
Yeah. So it's about making the flowers that are in the bundle into the skirts.
Yes.
So what we did was we've got the girls just as they come in the set.
Yeah.
And then we've got them dissected because it's just easier to use.
In
We've got them in 2 different sizes as well.
Yeah.
Happy birthday with love and hello. Okay, so this is a smashing little set.
So the item number, if you want that on its own, is 12336.
Now, what we've also got is 2 sets of flowers. So I drew these, and these are the same style. Do you remember that style with the dragonflies?
Yes,
and the
branches,
twigs and sprigs. So this is drawn in that same style, the dotted style.
Yeah.
So let me just say that these complement this collection
you could put them on those
beautifully.
branches,
Really, really beautifully.
Yes.
You know, so if you've got the branches, twigs and sprigs, this is perfect for
to
that.
work alongside that.
Yeah, with the dragonflies. And the
Yes.
Conversely, those dragonflies that we had,
Yeah.
I know that they're on the show as well.
We are.
And they really work with this style
Yes.
because they're drawn in the same dotted effect. Yeah. So these are the 2 sets that we've got here, and you'll see, of course, that you've got 1, 2, 3. These are beautiful. Wait till you see the artwork. So you've got 4, 8 flowers in 3 different sizes. You've got loads of leaves, stalks, and this writing here. The reason that I introduced this was because they make gorgeous stalks as well. They're lovely writing, but they also look great as stems. So I'll show you how to do that later. Then there's this little set. Oh, and before we go any further, these come with masks.
Yes.
Which is key. This is key. So each of these come with masks as well.
Yeah.
So
Also
cool.
available individually as well. If you want to go for the complete collection, because there's another little set of stamps as well. 12342. If you want to go for set 1 on its own, which is this one here to the left, the item number is 12337. Or if you want to go for set 2, then the item number is 12338.
But if you want to go for the girls,
yeah,
both sets of flowers with the masks,
yeah,
and this little set. So this is a smashing little set. There's a very nice design asset because they're different. They're different words again, once again, they make lovely stalks, but they also complement this swirly writing
style,
really beautifully.
yes.
So, for example, they're almost like an underliner. They work really,
Yeah.
really nicely. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of stamps now in that bundle.
Item number 12342 with that £8.73 saving plus your club discount as well.
I think it's important that you see really up close
What you're gonna get.
what's in there.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could take a look at some artwork.
Okay. Where do you want to start with the girls?
Here, let's
There.
start with the
Okay,
plumes.
so that
and we'll
is
take it,
from
and then we'll just mix it up.
set 2, that one.
So let's just don't worry about this is from set 2, but what I'm going to do is just show you some ideas so you can see how the flowers work. This is a combination. We're going to show you that in a minute, but you can see how the little dancing girls
Yes.
sit really beautifully with the flowers. I'm going to be using that painterly card as well.
Yeah, we've got that on the show.
So now these big bold sentiments are on the show as well.
Second collection, yeah.
Masks, lovely. This is great. Look, who did this one? Sonia. So when you come in close, you can see how they start to turn into little
They're like sort of
little flower
fairies,
aren't
yes.
they? Like flower fairies. So what's brilliant is you can use them like that. You can turn them into butterflies as well.
That's clever as well.
But they also work as just standard flowers.
I love the writing in the background.
So the writing in the background
vintage.
It does look good, doesn't it? And then we can just isolate and just turn it into one great big flower garden. Really lovely,
isn't it?
So let's keep going here. That was set
number 2.
Number 2.
1, 2, 3, 3, 8.
Right, and now this is set number 1. Let's come in a bit closer on this, shall we? So you can see, this is gorgeous. Look, you can see that writing there with the flowers. And then you can see how the girls now, check this out. Look at that. Who did this one? Sheila Metzeler. So here we've got our 3 dancing girls. And what we're doing now is we're taking the top part of the girly stamp. You remember I said?
Yeah.
So we're using the top part of the girly stamp here. Yeah. And then we're using the bottom part of the flower. And we're combining to make these dancing girls. And we'll get into that more in a moment. But you'll see it's quite something when you figure out that all the girls, the flowers are not just flowers.
No.
You know.
They just complement one another.
Oh, this is the one I wanted to show you. Look, they're absolutely gorgeous irises. So
beautiful.
When you look at the flowers that I drew, here we are.
One.
It's that one there, isn't
it?
Although you've got 2
in different directions.
Yeah. So these are just gorgeous. Look at this. Just gorgeous. You know, 3 different sizes, so you get your perspective as well. This is a lovely one. Sheila Metzeler again.
They're so effective. You can go crisp and clean, even though they're that dotty design.
Yeah.
You can go really sort of grungy and mixed media, or you can go crisp and clean, can't
But what's really good as well is the backgrounds, which is what I'm going to use. That painterly, those painterly packs.
Those. Yeah.
So if we could just stop for a moment and let's look at the painterly packs, because
there we go.
This is this was taken from my acrylic paint course.
It was indeed,
wasn't it?
Yes.
So these are in either panoramic landscape soft or portrait landscape soft.
Yeah.
Which infers that there's going to be a hard. But if we take the soft, see the soft backgrounds, it's so nice when you've got. So you can see here, you've got these really cool backgrounds, and you can either get them in landscape, so they're tall, or you can get them in portrait, so they're long, like that. And then you can cut them up if you choose to. But they're very lovely to use. They just make your art so effortlessly.
So the details on the screen is for the pair. Item number 31986. That has a £2 saving. Alternatively, they're available individually. The panoramic 31984 or the portrait 31985.
And you can see both Jane and Sheila have used. In fact, look, as I'm looking through, there it is again.
Because it's so subtle, isn't it?
It's so subtle.
Yeah, there was this one here.
Really,
that one was using it as well.
There we are, you see. So it just gives you a really great background. This is clean.
Yeah.
Clean. This is lovely. I love the way this is just scattered. Sheila again. Sheila was on fire. And then we've got another Sheila. Gorgeous.
That's lovely, isn't it?
So you can see how the flowers really work well.
They do. There's a lovely combination.
And then the last set that we wanted to show off was the little
Barb
dancing.
Shack.
Yeah, so let's have a look here.
girls.
So you can see at a glance now, Sarah Brennan definitely got the memo. So I just want to show you the little girls. Look, health, happiness. So she's used
the smaller ones out
yeah,
of the two sizes.
really beautiful, aren't they? And then we can see here we've got the Amy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
That's got to be a Jane Telford one, that one.
It must be if it's got Amy on. No, it's
Linda
Linda
Spencer.
Spencer. There you go. Debbie McMullin. So that using the different girls look just as gorgeous.
And it's the different flowers as well. It gives them a different look.
It does indeed. Deborah Wheeler. So she's used a girl poised.
Painterly backgrounds again.
Yeah, nice. Oh, painterly background again. So this is grungier. This has got to be Sonia Goodlift, but you can see that you can go real mellow and then you can go real bright with our dancing girls. And then we've got the painterly backgrounds again, but just lovely. And we're going to show you these statements. These are so good to use.
Yeah.
The statement words, because the month of May is all about words.
It is indeed.
This is why we're going. This is gorgeous. Look at this.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely glorious. So beautiful artwork. We'll make sure that they're in the gallery.
Yeah, they're very whimsical, but sort of they've got that elegance, those dancing girls, haven't they?
Well, we drew them in the chat. They were so easy to draw, weren't they? But when you take the skirt out, and that's why I thought rather than mask and fiddle around, it'd be easy just to isolate the top part and the legs, and then you could just add whichever skirt you fancy.
On some of the artwork we just saw, you don't even have to put the legs in because they become like Tinkerbell,
really lovely,
floating around.
So you can see here this little set, 1, 2, 3, 3, 9. This is a smashing little set.
I love the font on this one.
See how it's been combined, and then you can see here again.
That's on the artisan paper, isn't it?
It just looks so lovely, just as a little tiny, you know, for your mini makes. Absolutely gorgeous. So there you go. That's about it for the artwork.
Collection.
I think
it is.
And then we just wanted to take a look at the
second collection.
Okay, so that's the first collection. And you remember we did mention a couple of weeks ago that we're limiting our manufacturing because of raw material issues.
Yeah.
And so we've allocated 100 to each of these bundles.
We have indeed.
I think we said 100.
We said 100, yeah.
So
because of the way the runs work.
Yeah. So we've got 100 of each of those sets.
Yeah.
In various combinations, and then we've got 100 of each of these as well.
We have.
That's what's available. Good to go already.
Yes.
And then when we sell out of that, we'll have to put out of stock, which is the way it is at the moment. And then we'll invite you. If you don't.
If you pop it on your wish list,
that's what I was going to say. If you pop it on your wish list,
then obviously we can have a look at the demand because we can see behind the scenes on that, and then we know. And then
once we know that it hits a certain point, then we can rerun it again. So you know, a couple of weeks later or 3 weeks, it will come back in stock.
Yeah.
But the trick is to just get in quickly. Right. So now these are these statements which you've seen loads of artwork coming through, and I think I just want to show you what the point of this is. So if we just pan out a little bit, you can see these are big, bold, remembering that May is all about the words.
Yes.
Right. So big, bold, essential, beautiful words. Time to celebrate great news. Perfect couple. Lovely combination of fonts.
Yes.
And what we did was we said, right, we're going to give you frames, very useful frames. They work beautifully with the girls as well. So now we've got these various frames that will work for loads of different
sentiments
and little mini landscapes.
Yes.
You know, the little Japanese.
And they work portrait, landscape.
The little Japanese, the little village scenes, the little castle scenes.
Those little mini,
you know, they don't need masks because you can literally just mask off the edges.
Yeah.
So the collection as it is at the moment, we've got this. But then I said, what about if we also gave a big and bold because the embedders are different. It's a different size again.
Yes, absolutely.
So now this is what I was talking about earlier on, because we've got, we're getting different ones of these coming through, and they all look the same, but they're different.
Do, and all the different, especially it's all the little bits. So on the screen, you've got the complete collection, which is 21269. You have a £3.24 saving, bringing it down to £39.99. If you're a Diamond Club member, where you belong to all 3 clubs, then that price comes down to £33.99. So it's a really good saving on that.
So that includes these beautiful stamps, this A5 stamp set.
Yeah.
That includes the frames.
Yes.
And it includes the big and bold embedders.
Yes.
And the only thing that I'm going to add to this, remember I said on Friday, I showed you how to do the indexing.
Yes.
Right. So this was the Friday set.
That's the product of the month. Yeah.
This is the only thing that I had this idea, because I thought, cool, they all look the same to me. How am I going to know which set goes with what? Because there's one, there's two, there's two, there's three, there's a color coding. So I used the red ink pad for that one and the black ink. So now, regardless of how many of these sets, you just change the color. And it worked, because this morning when I was coming here, I found one hanging on, and I thought, oh no,
which set's it
deadly. That's deadly.
Yeah.
And then it had a little red number 2 on it.
So you
So
knew
what
it
a
was from the big
result.
and bold.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So to color code these is a really good idea. Top
Definitely.
tip.
And if you're looking for some storage, we've got our 8x8 storage folders, which would be perfect to keep all those in as the collections grow.
And if you color code them, then you just can't go wrong. You just keep them together, you know.
So,
and they are different. This isn't a ploy.
no.
They all are very different. And you can, of course, you can shuffle around and make it. But trust me, enough of you've got enough problems using them anyway without adding to your stress levels.
Absolutely.
So now let's take a look at some artwork,
There we
shall
go.
we? I mean, we've seen loads of artwork, haven't we? As
Take
we've
that out of the way from you.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've seen lots of artwork, but I'd really like to, if you see it in situ, this is gorgeous. So thinking of you and plus
Coming on that,
embedder,
so you can see. There
and
we go.
what a
Isn't that
beautiful
So
spray.
I'm guessing that this is from the branches and twigs.
Yep. Yes, it is.
And then the leaves that are on the stamp set. And then I reckon
There we are.
sentiment frame.
Stalk sentiments.
Yeah.
Blooms. Sentiment frame and embedder set. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do these?
Oh, extended.
It's just been
the
the stalk's
extended.
just been extended. Yeah. Really.
Yes.
So clever. So Linda
Yeah.
Spencer just used the same set, and the little set of leaves
Yeah.
as well. That's
There are different leaves.
there it
Okay,
is
it's
there.
on that one.
It's on that one.
Yes.
So so there aren't more stamp sets involved. Just looks like it.
Yeah. That's
Very nice
clever.
indeed, isn't it? So then this is gorgeous. Debbie McMullin. And what she's done is she's used the actual embedder, if I'm not mistaken. See, she's used the different frames. Isn't that glorious?
Yeah.
And
They're like they make them look like postage stamps, don't they?
Isn't that lovely to do though?
Yeah.
And then the little flowers in between, just little bouquets, and use the different fonts in between. Very, very lovely indeed. Then we've got one here, Jane Telford. Really nice. She's used that bold statement in the background.
Second generation inking.
Nice. Linda Spencer, love what she's done. So different size flower, fairies, best wishes. It's all on one layer, by the way. Right. So that's really nice.
And the subtle background, the light pink, it looks as if it's floating.
Very good, isn't it? And then you can see here, for example, there are a pair of really nice, you can see the embedders working really nicely
like
there.
a mask as well.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Deborah Wheeler. So she's used the stencil. I love the way she's used the one of our stencils, and then she's fitted that word straight in. Doesn't that look nice?
Really nice, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
And here's another one, very clever use, Linda Spencer, of using the frames and then just injecting.
It's like a checkerboard, isn't
that
it?
Nice?
Yeah.
There's another one by Jane Telford. She's used the frame infilled with a little
it's like
flower.
the pattern building, isn't it? Yeah.
And I love black and white as well. Doesn't that look nice? Just elegant on its own, and using it's embedded actually, you can feel it. But for a deeper sympathy, very nice card indeed.
Just something very subtle.
So there you go. Quick recap, Paul,
Okay,
and then we'll
let's
get
do a
started.
quick recap. So I'll do some full screen graphics then. Let's have a look, and we'll go down. So if you want the brand new collection, Barb Shack Dancing Girls Dotted Blooms and Sentiment Stamp Collection, item number 12342. £8.73 saving, bringing it down to £59.99 plus your club saving as well. Then we also have the Statement Sentiment Frames, Stamps and Embedder Stencil Collection, item number 21269. And then for our groovy friends, we also have the groovy plate. So we have an A4 Flower Girls and Sentiments A4 groovy plate, item number 42645, £25.99. If we don't get round to showcasing this in more detail this afternoon, Louise and I will be with you on Tuesday afternoon and delving into this into a lot more detail. Then we have the Statement Sentiments and Frames A5 groovy plate as well, £14.49, and that's also brand new today as well.
Excellent.
Super.
So I thought we'd go on a little journey.
Okay.
Since it's Sunday, and we'd start with the little Shack girls.
Yeah.
And we'll start with them exactly as we drew them.
Okay.
We won't manipulate them. We won't make flower girls out of them yet.
Yeah.
They're just dancing characters. And we're going to combine that with our... No, I'm just looking.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
We're going to combine the little girls with the frame, with the inside, and all the stamps together, different tricks, and the background as well. So I'm going to that painterly again.
Yes, which I'll bring those details up on the side of the screen.
Yeah, and I'm just going to pan out a little bit so we can see that I've used, let's see what I'm using here. So I've used this frame.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I'm going to use.
Okay.
So I shall use the 3.5 by 4.5 mega mount to do that.
Yeah.
Right, that'll do. And then I'm going to use the words. So I'm going to go to the large words.
Yeah.
I'm going for Time to Celebrate.
Perfect.
So again, I'm going to come in here. That's what I'm going to use. I'll use another 3.5 by 4.5 or a 4 by 4. They all work well, right, in the center. That'll do. So I've got those two. Then I'm going to use my girls.
Okay.
So to use my girls, I think I'll go for... So look, they just so happen.
Product of the month.
What a result. So they fit nicely. And I wonder if the round ones work as well. Well, I'll be.
I reckon.
Right, so that works nicely. So we'll get those fired up as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe you could just recap that, Paul?
Yeah, so on the side of the screen, we have the Stamp Pen Pros, item number 31983. Then we're also using the frames from this collection and the sentiments, item number 21269. And then Barb's Dancing Girls from this collection, 12342. And then finally, for the background, Barb is using the Painterly Landscapes Card Pack Duo, item number 31986.
Right, that little it's always the little ones that are the more challenging ones, aren't they? So I'm going to use that little tiny congratulations stamp. Let me show you a trick. If I take, I know it's tiny, but I'm going to take that and I'm going to run the top of that new. So I always find it quite a challenge to get it straight.
Yes.
Because so remember I said on Tuesday when we were Friday, when we were talking about the stamp pens, that you lean on the wrist. Right?
Yeah.
But let's just imagine that you just lean on the stamp when you're using one-liners like that. Let's have a look if that works. So I've got everything that I've done.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to find I'm going to select one of my Painterly. I know it, I'm sure it's there. That's the one I'm going for.
Okay.
So I like that.
Works well.
Even though it's a landscape one, it works really nicely. Right, I really just like these backgrounds. I've picked one that's slightly busier just for the television so you can see it.
Okay.
So now you can see exactly where I've actually stamped this. Yeah, I've got everything ready to go. And now I'm just gonna do this job. So I need a black archival ink pad, and I think I'll use, you know, one for test and one for best and all that good stuff. So let's just make sure I'm in the right place. So here's the question. First question: do you stamp this and then frame it, or do you frame it and then stamp that? Top tip: I'd always go for this first.
Okay.
Okay. So I know where that's going to go, and I've got my test sheet as well.
Yeah.
And it's a good idea to do this just because you get your eye in, you know. So let's see. This is a really nice, so black archival. It's a good idea to do this because it helps me ensure that the stamp is seasoned, the ink isn't too dry, and the pressure's right. You know, all those things. So I'm just going to stamp that. I'm stamping everything twice. So that's that. We know it works. I'm going to stamp it up again, ink and place. So let's just do that again.
And you've got 6 different frames in that collection.
So I'm going to just pop that into place again. Now, you see how I've pressed too hard in the center? And let's just talk about this.
Okay.
See the black?
Yes.
Right. So I've got that. It doesn't come out on here.
No.
It's come out on here. This has got to be discussed because when that happens, if you let that dry, then it sets. It's like, if you take a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, right? Hang on, I'll just put the lid back on. If you take some isopropyl alcohol, because this stuff happens to us, rubbing alcohol. Okay, you do that, and then you just rub on the inside, it's gone.
Nice and clean.
Right, so you don't have to settle for that. It's not a forever problem.
No.
There you go, gone.
Good as new.
Yeah, good as new. So that just as you've pressed too hard on a larger...
Because it's that open space, isn't it?
That's the one. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Next thing, time to celebrate. It's not set on here, but the joys of transparent stamping, it doesn't necessarily have to be. Just helps a little bit, right? So now we'll ink this up. I reckon this will be fine. And then I'm going to hover with the handle like this.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it twice. I mean, what I could do, there you go. So I'm looking through, and it's a lot easier to get that in the right place.
And to get it straight within the frame. Yes.
And what you'll find is when you ink up the second time, it's usually darker.
Yeah.
So we'll ink it up again.
And also it's different mediums you're stamping onto as well. Copy paper is very absorbent, isn't it?
So now I'm just going to hover with my, there you go, and then plant. Right. So you press in the center, which is why the stamp pens seem to be, they work so well, because you're always naturally pressing in the center. Right, nice and black.
Wow.
Right, so then we got that one.
Yeah.
Now the next thing is I'm going to stamp under here.
Okay.
Let's do that next.
And that's using that tiny little the bijou sentiments.
So I'm gonna show you. Let me see if this works. Right, we'll try it on this one, and then we'll do it on that one. So what I want to do is just ink up my one-liner. So normally I say put an anti-wobble device. Right, and then it works.
Yes.
I've got another idea.
Okay.
So I tried this. I tried it many times. Let's see. Provided you for a one-liner like this. Excuse my head.
No, your head is clear.
Right, so now I'm looking at it like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm pressing it down. So I'm actually using...
It's like a hill, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using this edge here. Do you see? I lent the stamp pen down.
Down first.
Yeah. Oh, and then I squidged. But that's how I know what not to do.
Yeah.
Right, so go like that. It's only because I'm not sitting down to do this. Right, so now I'm going to get my eye in. So I'll do it again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hover like so, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to press down like that till I'm happy. That's all I'm doing is I'm leaning.
Yeah.
And then lift.
Look
Perfect.
at that. I'm going to come in close. Can we have a look at that?
Yeah, please do.
Fine detail on that. Look at that.
So let me show you that again so you understand what I'm doing.
The side camera might pick up the angle in which you're going in, maybe.
Okay.
Should we try that?
Try it.
Let's have a look. I'm going to move my arm out of the way.
See? So what I'm doing is I'm leaning the stamp pen on there, then I lift it up.
Yes.
And it comes out lovely.
So it's creating like a balance.
So I'm inking up.
Yeah.
I'll turn it around again. I'm lifting on there. I'm hovering so I can see, and then I drop.
Yes.
And then as I drop, I
Yeah.
lift up. When you come to the second camera, you'll see it's absolutely bang on.
Yeah.
Really bang on.
That was a good find this morning when we was doing this, wasn't it?
So you go like that and then you drop.
Yeah.
Right? There you go. So in you go like that. And then you go. So now you're going to get first generation, and it's always straight. Second generation, you can go third generation. I'll show you something, because this is how I was getting all excited.
Yeah.
Right. And then I said to Paul, because then I was doing the same thing with it, and I said, cool, even like something like that looks so nice. Just the dragonflies, first and second generation, choppy lines.
Chop it up. It's quite arty, isn't it?
So nice.
Great in a little coaster.
Little flash of colour on the dragonfly wings. Bingo.
Yeah. I know. That was just a practice piece, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I was like, oh, I like that.
Like that. That's why it's still there.
That's why it's still there. So this is a great way. If you use a stamping platform, then you should be able. But when they're so tiny, this is a really great way to go.
Because you explained exactly about the way in which obviously the mounts work. If you put the pressure in the middle, it spreads out.
Yeah.
So if you've got a large stamping platform, so to speak, and you press in the middle, then you're more likely. I've used some in the past. You tend to go heavy in the middle because you think it's not going to cover.
That's right.
And then it just squidges, and you get into that habit, don't you?
Yeah, it's a little bit heavy-handed, isn't it? So now the next thing we want to do is we're going to work on our three girls.
Yes.
So I'm going to, because I want them to be on top of this.
Okay.
I'm just going to use a bit of masking tape to cover up that edge there, like so.
Yeah.
Right, now I'm going to start in the center. I'll work with the one from the middle.
Okay.
So I'll go in the middle and I'll work my way outwards.
Yes.
So we're just going to ink up the stamp. So I've put her on one of the mega mounts. Yeah?
Yeah.
Like that. I'm going to stamp, excuse my head.
No, your head's all clear.
Right, so I'm looking from the top. Down I go. I'm not pressing or squidging or anything. Perfect.
Look at that.
Okay, so we'll do the same thing. It always works on scrap, though, doesn't it?
Balance. But the balance is on tiptoes.
Ink again. And then we're going to go like that till we're happy in the center, and then press. And I'm not pressing excessively. I'm not wiggling or anything.
No.
Just leave it like that. Lovely.
Look at that.
Bingo. So that's that one.
Yeah.
Now we'll go to the next one. I think I'll go to this one now. Same again. In we go. Ink up. Stamp pen. See, because you're pressing in the center. So with this, let's just check. Right. So down I go. You see, because I'm pressing in the middle, automatically, I'm assuming that the legs and arms are going to work.
Yeah.
They do.
Look.
So that works. So ink up again.
Yeah.
I use both hands to ink up just because we don't have to.
But it's to do with
the ink
pads,
pad,
isn't it? Because it's soft and squidgy.
So you can still see what I'm doing here.
Yeah, head's all clear.
So down I go, and then I plant. No wiggling required because I'm pressing on the center of the image.
Yeah.
Because we had this long discussion. It's just perfect. You can't imagine until you start using these stamp pens just how good they are, Right, last one. It's just about weight distribution. So now up to this is the third one. And lift.
Oh, they're
lovely,
holding
lovely.
hands.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get them to hold hands. So third one. So just go like that. Excuse my head.
The head is all clear.
Is it?
Yeah. They're coming in from the front camera angle.
Thank you.
So.
Right, so we just do that.
Yeah.
No wobbling required. Done. There you go. So when you lift this away, you've got a really nice piece of artwork. And you've done your three girls.
Yeah.
They're ready to go. And I know I'm taking my time. I've got another piece of artwork here if I want it, haven't I?
Yeah.
So now, how do we finish it? Let's have a look. What did I do to finish this? So a couple of little finishing tricks, because you wonder, what did I use to colour this in? So I've got choices here. If I use pencils, like polychromos, they go shiny, don't they?
Yeah.
So it looks as if it's glazed.
Yes.
But I wanted it to be matte, so you can see there's no glaze on this.
It's that softness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use let's just take that like so. I'm going to use some ink pads,
Okay.
and I want to go with 3 different girls.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a little bit of yellow. Let's start with a bit of yellow,
Okay.
one at a time. Okay. So I've got the colours that I used here were scattered straw.
Yeah.
Because I picked out the colours in the background.
Yes.
So I picked out a kind of a muted yellow, which was scattered straw.
Yeah.
I picked out tattered rose because there's a kind of a pink in the background.
Yeah.
And then I picked out faded jeans because I was going with that blue.
Nice.
Right. So those are my 3 colours.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is take a brush pen.
Okay, so
enter the brush pen.
We've got various different options for you. So we've got a
Let me
bundle
take that out of the way.
Where you're going to get your 2 mix mats, one for water and one for oil. Then you've got the different, you get 6 water brush pens, short barrel and long barrel. And then they've all got 3 different size nibs. If you want the complete collection, it's 31837. If you just want your mix mats, 70304.
This is a fantastic price.
It really is, yeah. If you want to go for your large barrel, 30875, and then your short barrel, 30874.
Because each one, when you open this up, each one has got like medium, large, or the nibs change as well.
Yeah.
So so that really is excellent. And the short ones, just pop the lid on the end, and then it's very ergonomic. So if I take, you want to show us the nibs,
just
Paul?
Going to show the nibs.
Yeah, I really like to do that because then you can see. If I hold it against the dark and you come in,
on that,
then you can see. Hold on, let me.
There we go.
Right, so you've got small, medium, and large.
Yes.
So if I go to which one I'm using here, I'm obviously using the medium one.
Yeah.
But I'm using the short one. Look, when I take the lid off, it's shorter. So I could just extend it by doing that. But they're so good.
And they're so really good. And they're very special in the way in which they operate, aren't they, in relation to opening them?
Yeah, the opposite. The thread is the opposite. It must be because they're Chinese.
I think it's just that automatic thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but you'll see the way you think you're going to open it is the opposite of the way you're going to open it.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to use the brush pens. Let me come in a bit closer here so you can see what. There we are. That's much better. Thanks. So what we're going to do is make a little drop like that, a little bit of water, and then you pull in some of this dye-based ink, and you can make it as dark or as light as you like.
Yes.
Right. So, for example, now I can go in and add a wash to the dress, and you just let it soak in. And the brush, this is the best part of this. I'm just looking for a bit of paper towel. Here we go. Right. So if I take just a little piece of paper towel, I can show you. If you want to, you can move it around. You can, there we go. And you just let it dry. And then when it dries, you can go in with another color.
Yeah.
But you'll see that it's very, very easy. So that's that color. Let's just let that dry. What's important is that you let the colors dry in between. So now I'm using the tattered rose one. A little bit of water, just squish, in you go. Let's get an undercoat on these girls. We're not going to waste this ink either. We're going to use that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So I just put the undercoat in first. And if it's a little bit watery, let's say, it's all right, actually. Right. But the point is as well that this card can take this.
It's not coated, is it?
No.
It's got that matte finish to it.
And you can see, you can pick up the colour and just.
I'm going to come in a little closer.
What's really great is as well that these pens have got a really fine nib.
Mm.
Right. So I'm going to come in with that colour there. This is concentrated now. So you just the point is to let one layer dry before you go to the next layer. I'm just using the one brush as well.
Yeah.
So I squeeze out because I'm trying to do this fast. Right. So now I'm going to go to the blue one.
Yeah.
So I come back in here. I don't know if you can see this or if I need to.
Yeah. No, I think it's more important about the colour, isn't it? Sort of putting it on the girls.
So a little tiny bit of water again here.
Yeah.
And then you'll see you can immediately. Right. Here we go. So we've got a little bit of blue, and then we can bring it in. So I've gone from yellow to pink to to blue,
Yeah.
but they're not contaminating at all. You see, and you can see how delicate you can really get in tight. If it's a little bit too watery, just push the glaze around, let it dry. Do you see?
Yeah.
Bring it down like that. Right, now while those girls are drying, I can take this colour and start enhancing the background. So I'll take a little bit of this, right, and then I'll bring this down and I'll start using it to add into the frame.
Yes.
So now I'm bringing this colour in here. This is nice.
Yeah.
Right, and you'll see as you come across that painterly colour, it starts to really tone in nicely.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to take the pink, for example, and I'll bring a bit of that pink through here. Bring a bit of pink through this one. Do you see how you can change it? On the second generation, you can go in darker, you see, but you need to get an undercoat first. Let's take a bit of that yellow. Sorry, let me come over a little bit. Sorry. Just come over a bit like that. Right, so I'll take a bit of the yellow again. So I can go in here, see?
Yes.
And it starts to really change. Now, by now, she should be dry. So now I can go in and add a generation of ink. Next layer.
You can see that, yes.
So it will start to really pick up intensity.
Yeah.
And the more you do that, the brighter it will get. It's entirely up to you. We'll sort her hair out. They're all blondes. Okay. There you go. And you know, if you wanted to mix the colour, but you see how the colours are really true to the background?
Yeah.
So let's go back into that pink. Let's see if I just need a little bit more pink. But you can see how you do this. Right, let's get some pink going in there. There we are. So now we can add a bit of shade underneath here. Once it's dry, you can drop the colour in and really enhance it. You see? So you can get a bit of shadow going. A little bit on that side maybe. There we go. So it's just a question of letting the first layer dry and then bringing it in. But it's much subtle, more subtle.
Yes.
Right, and then we'll go into the blue. And by now, this is ready to have its next layer dropped in, see?
What a difference that makes.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, you can let's put shoes on it. This can get darker. I can take a wash, let's say a little bit of that yellow now. And I can add a bit more intensity to the background. Watch.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to, I can add a bit more colour or a bit more zest. If you're picking one of these painterly backgrounds, you think, oh, I wish it had a little bit more interest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it interest. Look, it's only, see what I mean?
Yes.
So you can do that. You can add that. It's easy to do.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And it's a nice way that you pick the colours up to coordinate in with it.
And the other thing is, if you wanted to, I won't, like, let's have a look if I can do this. I'll do it in the blue, but if you pick up the blue,
yeah,
right, a little bit of water like that, got a bit of, and then you're going to tap it. Look, see how I'm just flicking it as if I was smoking. Yeah. I'm doing it with the dark one so you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see how you get a bit of a...
It's like, pebble dash isn't the right word, but it's that splattering, isn't it? Yeah.
So you dilute it. I'll go into the yellow now, right? So you can, the yellow you won't see so easily, but it is there for certain because I can see it.
And when it dries, it's going to dry brighter anyway, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah. So that's how you get that going.
Nice.
Now the last thing I want, so I did quite a bit of that on this one.
Yeah.
Right. And the last thing is this edge here.
Mm.
You can see how, so what I've done is I've trimmed it. I waited for it to dry.
Yeah.
Then I trimmed it to a square.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I've decided to go with the yellow to frame it.
Okay.
Right. And all I'm going to do is I've got a colour in the background. I've got my pen now. And then I'm just going to run my pen. There you go.
Oh.
So all I'm going to do is just that. Right. And it doesn't matter if it goes too far out. Let's do a bit of, let's try it with the peach. So you're just going to mop up what you've got and just...
That's a really good idea. I like that.
It's such a nice way and it works really well with this. Do you you see?
Gives it a really nice subtle frame.
It
Because I
does.
think if you put black, it would have been too.
See, so you can use yellow. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But the yellow and on this one, for example, it's already dry, so I could go in again. But what's really nice is it's not shiny, it's all matte.
It's because of the type of the card that's being used. Yeah.
And then you can just wait until it's dry, go in with another layer. You can add a little bit more like that if you choose to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it really. That's my I like that.
That's really nice because
like
it
that
takes
look.
the sort of the dancing girls and you say the style you can go crisp and clean.
Yeah.
But it's the background. And I've noticed, especially over the last couple of months, by using our backgrounds,
Yes.
it takes away the
stark whiteness.
Yeah, and then the
blank
panic
canvas.
of thinking, yeah, now what do I do to add some colour to it?
It's that blank canvas,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's like, oh, you know, so this is a real great starting place, this
Yeah.
painterly background. And that's why a lot of the design team, I mean, we're
Have
all
used it.
perfectly capable of making inky, messy backgrounds. But what's great is when you've got a pack like that,
Yeah.
and you can just pick one, chop it up if you choose to, you know, and then get started. But there are lots of, I just wanted to explain a few different color rather than always take a pencil. So if you take a pencil and you, so for example here, let's go to one I did earlier.
Okay.
Right. Let's just say just in case that didn't pan out.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go to a pencil. I know I'm going off piste here.
No, not
but
at all.
I think it's important to kind of consider this, right? If I go in here and I take my pencils. These are those, we sell these, don't we?
We do. We've got the spring, summer, autumn, winter. We have those.
Spring, summer, autumn, winter. Right. So I put mine in my ticks. I'm forever confusing them.
Yeah.
So at least I know what I'm looking at now.
Yes.
Right. So let's say, for example, I'm going to take, pick a color, any color. I'll go with orange. So you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's from the spring collection.
I'll use the orange. Oh, actually, let's go with something that actually fits that. Hey? That might work. A bit more of the yellow, I think, don't you? Let's take a... No, I'm going to stick with the orange. Right, so I've got my orange.
I'm going to come in.
So if I add orange, let's go with this. This will work, right? And I go in like this.
Yeah.
And I add my... Can you see this all right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go in with my pencil. It's just another way. Thing is, when you do this, you can't...
No.
You're not... That's the first thing. You can't grunge it up more.
No.
Right? Now, here's the thing. If I take this pencil and I add... let's see if I can add a bit of yellow to it. Just because I can, Paul.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to take the yellow from that spring and I'll add a little bit of zest to it now. Right? So I'm going to lighten this up with a little bit of zest. Yeah, that works. There's some yellow shoes as well. Right. So let's say I'm pressing quite hard because I'm getting a really good. I want to get a really good bright picture. Now let's take. What I need now is a blending nib, a fresh blending nib. We talked about this earlier, didn't we?
There we go. Got one.
Fresh blending nib. You got one for me?
Got a few.
Right, I just need one. Right, so let's say if we were to go, I'm not sure if you can, I wonder if you can see this. It's already quite...
There is a bit of a shine when it was at an angle.
Can we get in a bit closer?
Yeah, if I just let that focus.
Let's just see. Is that working?
Yes, will do.
Right.
There we go.
So if I do this, you should be able to see. Let's have a look. Not really. Quite. It's quite shiny.
It is. It's catching every now and again with the light.
Right, let's just blend it. And let me show you. If I buff it, literally, it's like I'm compressing the pigment.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see what happens when I compress the pigment. Now, let's see if it's shiny. Yeah. Can you see that?
Yes, you can see. There it is.
Yeah, there you go. It's really shiny. It becomes almost glossy like that. You see it? so it becomes like a gloss. And that's nice if that's
Yeah.
what you want, right? So I could take, let me try that again so you see it. When you do this, let's just take that colour. And it's nice because it's gritty, right? So you've got options here, haven't you? There we go. Let's just take these colours. Let's add a bit of shadow now, changing the way we're colouring now.
Yeah.
So you can see, rather than solid colour like that, we've got a bit more depth and colour. Take my blending pen. As soon as I blend like this, I go into the light colour and bring it in. What will happen is it will go glossy. And I can't show, it's a shame I can't show you.
If I come over on the other camera, if I come in really close. Do you want to try number 3?
Yeah, let's see if that works.
You press number.
Oh, right. Let's see if that works. If we can show that it's really glossy.
There it is, yeah.
Right. Now, you see how that gets really shiny when you use the pencils? Because they're oil-based. So when you compress that and blend that, this is all matte.
Yeah.
And this is shiny. As opposed to this one, when we go into this one, and you'll see it's just matte. There is no shine on that. It is just what it is. It's exactly the same as the background.
Yeah.
So you've got those. It's just those two different options, really. I'm not saying one's better or worse. It's just
it depends on your style of how you want to colour.
But I just wanted to explain how you can stay in that muted. It doesn't have to be glossy. There you go.
Super.
Okay, so that's that demo done.
Okay, right. I'll do a recap on that for you. Many friends in the room this bank holiday. Everyone's probably staying home and
had enough.
Maybe it's torrential rain wherever you are. If you want to go for those Painterly, let me bring those details up for you. Item number 31986, the Painterly Landscapes Card Pack Duo. £2 saving, bringing that price down to £11.98. If you're a club member and you're a diamond club, that brings it down to £10.18. And in each pack, you're going to get 24 sheets. They come in 6 different landscapes and 4 different colorways, and they're 250 GSM. If you want to go for the collection of Barb Shack Dancing Girls with the Dotted Blooms and Sentiment Stamp collection, the item number for that is 12342. You have a saving, bringing that price down to £59.99. If you're a Diamond Club member, that price drops to £50.99, which is a saving of £17.73. If you want to go for those the statements, sentiments, the frames, with the stamps and the embedder stencil collection, the price on that is £39.99 plus your club discount. So a Diamond Club member brings that down to £33.99. Now, I don't know whether we've got any stock left of these, but if you're after your small ceramic pen pots, a moment of clarity with the black writing, the item number for that is 31992. If you would like that with the white writing, the item number for that is 31993. Then if you're looking for your large ceramic brush pot, Live Life in full color with the black writing, item number 31990, and that's £19.99 plus your club saving. Or if you want to go with the white writing, then the item for that is 31991. Are we
Cool.
good to go? Yeah, I'll come back to the full screen.
So what I thought would be really nice now is, so we've looked at the little girls, the dancing girls that we did in the shack. Now I thought we'll look at the flowers.
Okay.
And then once we've looked at the flowers and we work how they work, because they have a completely different feel depending on what you're doing with them, then we'll combine the two.
Nice.
Okay, so I hope you're up for this. So this is a piece of artwork. You know, we were talking about the Painterly backgrounds.
Yes.
So we had that element set that we launched when we did the branches, twigs and sprigs.
Yes.
The backgrounds for those 2 bits of artwork.
Yeah.
That artwork there, I'll show you. So that kind of background there is really, really excellent as well. It's got this. These were the earth version, weren't they? All
Yes.
those. Oh, I'm glad I found that. Right. So that's my earth version.
Yeah.
Right. And now I want to show you the earth version, but with our flowers on.
Wow.
So that's actually floating. The jury's out on whether I stick that down or not.
So we've got a collection where you've got the elements, the Earth A5 card pack duo, 2 packs of that, item number 31972. Have a £2 saving, bringing it down to £11.98.
So you can see what I've done here is it's very easy, but what we've got is 3 flowers. We've got the masks, which are great, right? We've got 3 different. Which flowers do you want to use? What sizes? I've gone with. Let's just look here, because what we'll do is we'll mount them, so we can see exactly. That's that one.
Yeah.
That's that one. So we can see those 2 are from that set, which is the set that says happy birthday on it.
So that's from set 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're here. And then this one.
It's only because I've got it written in front of me.
Okie doke. And then this one is that one, right? That's that one.
From set 2.
From set 2. And so that's that one. I'm just wondering why it's not inky. Just bear with me a second.
Have I pulled out a second
I pulled
set?
out oh, Barbara. No wonder we run out.
That's one less.
No, that can go back in stock.
It can. One extra chance to get that.
There you go. Wrong one. Hang on. Just
see what happens when Barb's prepping. Barb's tends to prep at home, so she gets set a couple of stamp sets because sometimes it's easier to have a couple of sets on the go. Yeah.
So, but I'm so aware at the moment
with the manufacturing
that I don't want to waste.
Absolutely.
So there you go. That's 2 sets going back in because I haven't used them.
Okay.
Where did I stick that one? Oh, we'll find it. Sorted. So we've got those 2.
Yeah.
And those 3. That's the first thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my 3
Stamp Pen Pros.
So I'm going to use that one for that one. That one for that one. These are brilliant for this. And that round one for that one. That'll do great.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got those 3.
Okay.
Now I'm going to use a black ink pad. We'll go with the same ink pad as I used before.
Yeah.
And I've got my masks, which I'm going to use.
Okay.
And then, you know, it's up to... See, the reason I did that was I can... do I want to go there?
Yeah.
Jury's out. There, not sure. Right, but let's get this done.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was I've got the stalks. We'll sort that out. But let's get the flowers in first, and then we'll sort the stalks.
Okay.
Out. Okay. So first of all, I'm using the same ink, so you can see how we do this. What's up, Paul?
I was getting you a piece of paper.
Oh, right. Okay. Thank you. Right. So let's just use a bit of paper. One's for test and one's for best.
Yeah.
Right. In fact, I'm feeling confident.
There's some lovely colorways in there.
There's such lovely ones, aren't there? Hey, I know. Let's stick to the plan, Barbara. Right. So the first one, when you do this, the one at the front is the first one you stamp, isn't it? So it's going to be that one.
Okay.
Right. Here we go. So we'll stamp that one into place, and we'll just ink it up. Let me just ink it up like that. Right. Ink up, and then we'll stamp it. Nice. Ink it up, and then we'll pop it down about, give myself a bit of room. I'm leaving the whole thing large.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm not pressing. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so again, it's that center pressure thing.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll do that. Then I'm going to find, I need my mask to cover that one up.
Okay.
Because I want to put a flower behind it.
Yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So where is my tweezers? Okay, so I'll take my tweezers, and I'll just, these are pre-cut, reusable, ideal.
Yeah.
So I've done that one. Second one is that one in the back.
Okay.
So I'm going to go for, let's have a look. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to put the one at the front down first. This one. Stick that one down, then I'll worry about the back.
Okay.
Right, front next. So always looks best if they're, I won't say bunched together, but you know, bunches are, they do.
They're bouquets, aren't they?
They're bouquets.
They sit together.
They sit together. So that one's going to sit like that.
Yeah.
That's going to sit like that. Done that. I'm going to mask that one off as well. So we'll just pop that in like so, and you can put it at a quirky angle if you
Yeah, I
choose
love
to.
what you just did there.
Little
You
twist.
didn't even, yeah, you probably didn't realize you did. By using those stamp pens, it allowed you just to swivel
It's such
slightly.
a, yeah, because that's a bit too head on. This one, I just want to give it a
but it
little
didn't.
quirky.
But it was just
Effortless.
the twizzle in the fingers.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing about the stamp pens, isn't
Yeah.
it? And honestly, until you try these large ones, if it didn't work, I would not
Yeah.
be selling it.
No, I know.
But when you start to use them and you realize that it's all about the weight distribution and the fact that you're pressing in the center of the stamp. And if you're a clarity follower, you know, I've been saying that for years. Press in the center, pressing. So the stamp pens are doing it for you, and then you've got that
the swivelability.
Yeah.
Plus also for dexterity issues as
Such
well.
a big difference.
Yeah.
So now let's have a look. We want to put the third flower in at the back.
Okay.
Okay, so that's cool. I'm going to pop that flower in there, like so. So I haven't masked these ones. So I'll show you. If I don't mask it, if I stamp it, I'm going to stamp it. I'm just going to go like this.
Yeah.
So you can see it's not going to work. That's why you're covering it up.
Absolutely.
For those of you who are wondering why we use masks, you cover up so you can do that. Right, and then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that in like so. And you just hold it, don't press too hard. That'll be perfect, and lift. So now I've got that one in front of that one. That's the whole idea. It's that simple. Next thing we need is the stalks. So we'll just put those to one side for the minute. And now we'll look for the stalks. Is there something wrong, Paul?
I could smell burning, but we've got the windows open. So I think one of the units over the back have got a bonfire going.
It's on fire.
Yeah, sorry, carry on crafting.
Okay.
I just got this smell of smoke.
Right, okay. So now I'm going for the stalks.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to make the artwork come to me, and I'm going to stamp that. And I've put a little anti-wobbler on this one, just because I'm using a different sort of handle for this. I just think it's easy just to. So I've got my stalk, and I'm going to pop my stalk down like so.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I can do it like that. I don't need to. So I do that like so, and then I'm going to bring that stalk in and press. Okay, so that's the stalk sorted.
Yeah.
That's that one done. Right, now I've got the next stalk to come in. Same one. I'll just use the same one.
Okay.
I'm going to bring that in so, like that. And that's why it's good that the other one is
protected with that mask.
There you go. So now we've got next stalk.
Yeah.
So now the other stalk, let's just take that one off there now. And I found that there are plenty of stalks on here.
Yeah,
right?
if you've gone for the complete collection, you've got 4 different stalks in total of different lengths. So
different lengths and different. So I'm going to use the smaller one now, just because I think I will. Right, let's have a look. We want to take the words. So what did I use before? Thinking of you. So I'm going to show you how to use thinking of you.
Okay.
I'm going to use that one as a stalk. Because that's my message, that's my sentiment, right? So I'll lose that for a minute. Let's get the stalks in first. Right, so I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to bring this in so that it sits like there. Right. Okay, stalking. Anti-wobble required on this one.
Yeah.
So we'll bring that in like so. Can you see what I'm doing?
Can, yeah.
Right, and then I'm just checking what I'm doing over here. Very delicate stamps, don't need to press too hard. Done. So that'll do. Right, that's a bit of luck. That's the same length. Right.
Well, it is on the test one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so like that, and then press down.
And it is on the best one.
And now we're on the best. Yeah?
Yeah.
That'll do. Perfect. So you can see that runs exactly to there. For this one, I'm going to try something different.
Okay.
So let's have a look. If I stop that now there. Yeah. Now I'm going to start using all the, because don't forget in that particular set, let's just check what we've got here. We've got Just For You, Thinking of You, Congratulations, Make a Wish, Love You Lots, Enjoy Today. So you've got short stalks, you've got long stems, Happy Birthday, Deepest Sympathy, Sending Love, Get Well Soon, Best Wishes, Thank You. So all of these are potential, but they're also lovely. Just
and you can extend them as well. So if you've
Just about to.
chosen a short one, like
Yeah.
thank you,
Mhm.
then you could put the
Either
branches
side.
either side. Yeah.
That's exactly right. So let me just see, what have I got here? Thinking of you. Oh, I see, it's that way around. I thought, why is it back to front? Right. Okay, so I've got that. Now let's see what I did here, because I used leaves.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
but I want to just extend this a little bit.
Okay.
So I'll use the same.
Yeah.
I'll use the same stalk there, like that.
Mhm.
But I think, yeah, that'll do. Okay, so I'm going to just ink up the stalk, and then I'm going to add it. Just add it, but it will stop at the same place as the other one,
Yes.
because obviously I masked it off.
Yeah.
So that works well. Glad that works. But we've got, just wait, because it's so simple to do this, you know. Then we've got different stamps. So let's say, for example, I've got this this one is good. This one here. So we can start adding, now we can start adding leaves.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm using the other stamp pen now.
So these are the original ones, which you'll also find on the show as well.
So let's see what happens if I could just add that like so. This is going to be nice. So we'll just lift that in. I'm going to go behind it, actually, like that. So it's behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are so many different flower and bloom building assets. I think that you've just got to kind of get familiar with all the different,
what's on the different sheets.
Yeah, there are so many different sheets, and you can hold it like this and then say, right, I like that one there. Let's take that one. We'll lift that one up. Even though the stamp hangs over the edge of the pen, it still works like a charm. So you can hang them off the words as well.
Of course, yeah.
Like so, right? So I'm going to pick this one up, and I think I'll add it to the bottom down here. I think that would be nice, like that. Nice.
Look at that.
Yeah, so just adding a little bit of interest. We can go in, let's pick a smaller one. I think I'll pick that one now. Smaller pen, a smaller leaf. Right, and I think I'll add that one. Now, here's the other thing, of course, is, let me see what I've got here. Okay. Right, so I'm going to add that one there, like that. So it's floating.
Yes.
Now I'm going to take my pen, my Micron pen.
Yeah.
And I can always add whatever I want. Do you see?
Yeah.
So now I'm changing.
Yes.
I can change this completely and just add whatever I would like. So you're not at the mercy of the stamps.
No.
Okay, so I think that's enough for now.
Yeah.
Right, now let's take our masks off and see what we've got.
And they're reusable. For those who are familiar with Clarity masks, you can use them again and again and again.
So now I've got those. And what I'm going to do, this quick, how quickly it comes together here.
Yeah.
So if I take that away, they're all on the same place. Now let's check the difference between that and that. There's not a great deal of difference. One's got a bit of colour, one hasn't got a bit of colour. So we'll come in here, and once again, what I'm going to do, this time I am going to use the pencils, but I'm looking in the background for the colours. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's a whisper of blue in there. So I'll take blue from the spring one.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to lightly add a little whisper of blue, not lots. I don't want it to be
in your face. It's subtle, isn't it?
Not at all. Just a little flash of blue, a little bit of depth in the background, perhaps. Right, and maybe at the base. Okay. So you've got a bit of blue like that. Just add a bit. I know I'm rushing now, shouldn't. Okay. If I wanted to, if I go too heavy, the thing about these is you can take your pink pencil,
for a razor pencil,
right? And you can push it back. You can just take it back again.
Yes.
So you don't have to settle for what you've got.
Yeah.
If you overcook it and you think, oh, I wish I hadn't done that so dark, then you just go in and take a bit out again. You know, so that's really useful. Right, so I've got the blue, then I'm going to go with a yellow. So I think I'm going to go with this yellow, which is from the Somerset. So it's not so
It's not a bright
mustardy.
yellow, is it? Yes.
It's not a cadmium yellow. It's a nice mustardy yellow. There you go. That'll do for that one. So I like that. That's an autumn colour, that one.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm going to go, that winter has got a nice pink. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's got that kind of tattered rose colour. See, so just a little flash of colour in there. And just remember, you can always, can we come in a bit closer? You can always, look, if I put down too much colour,
Yeah.
like now, that's behind there, isn't it? Right, and then I think, oh, I think I shouldn't have done it so dark. It's standing out. Then it doesn't take out the ink. It just takes back the colour. Do you see?
Yes.
So it's like you're staining the flowers a little bit rather than colouring them in. I like that. I like that flexibility.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, take it back. Right, and then of course we've got a little bit of green. So I like the green from the spring colour. So we'll just add a little flash of green to the leaves. So that's that done. Maybe down the stalks, just a flash of green, just a kid. Right, now, let's see what we can do here, because this is kind of floating a bit, isn't it? So if I go to the essential set,
yeah,
I'm going to take a grey. And the grey, we're going to, now, let's do a little bit of it's a lighter grey. It's a cold grey 3 I've got here.
Okay, so that's in the essentials, item number 31031. I'll add the pencils into the collection page after the show.
So what we're doing now is we're adding a little bit of a drop shadow, a little bit of shadow, see? So you're going to sweep round on that side and then you feather out. It's down here like that, just like that. This is quite arty, and you know why this is so forgiving? Is because you're working on this background.
It's not white.
No. And so you can add the shade, see, little drop shadow on that side and down here as well. So you can add a bit of shadow, look, on the leaves as well, and down here. So you're getting a little bit of shadow down here. So now we're getting some, they're anchored now, they're not just floating. So that makes all the difference. Just a little bit of grey. And then this one here, let's just take that pencil and make it flat. So you've got a bit of a, right, and then all we're going to do is just run down there. Look, so I'm coming down just like so. Not too thick, right, but just like that. Just a little flash. Oh.
Like a light flick.
Not like that. That light flick in the right direction would be helpful. Right, so it would be easier if I do it in the right, let's have a look. See, so you take it back.
Yeah.
And then you go again. So you're just going down the words like that. So what that does is it gives them
as if it's got like a stem to it.
Exactly.
Yes, it brings it together.
And if you want to, so the words now, just a little flash of green. Even if, I wonder if, let me try this, I haven't tried this, but let's just see what happens if I take a ruler and I just flash really lightly up there with a, I like it.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so just a little flash with the green. Yeah, nice, eh? So you can see how easy it is. And the grey around here, all I've done now is taken the next darkest colour, the next darker grey,
yeah,
and go in again. So here, now this time you kind of watch the difference. As I kiss this edge, it will pop. I'll come around here and I'll just kiss that edge. And then that's the edge that makes it look three-dimensional. Yeah.
Because it's not black, which is this line art.
That's it. So it just takes that lovely edge. And I could spend, this is my favourite part of colouring in, is getting that feeling that it's, you could take it off the page. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so you take the lighter colour out further. So you take it out a long way. And you know those blending pens that we were using, they're ideal for this, for spreading it out. I mean, sometimes you just use your finger, look. But ideally, you just use the blending nib and it will smooth out that drop shadow. See, it's really good. There you go.
Which is also testament to the cardstock that you're using as well.
Yeah. So that's, and then you can cut back in there. So it's just a question of getting a
You can
balance.
really see it.
See how it's
pop.
starting to
Yeah.
feel like you can get your fingers in underneath
Yes.
it. So there you go. That's taken from start to finish. How to get these flowers
It's lovely.
working.
And that's just using 3 of the flower heads.
And then you're going back. I've gone back in. I cut the top off this one. Let me show you. I cut the top off that one like there. And then I used it as a, because I really like this. And then Dave said, don't add anything to it. He's
It's
like
a picture, isn't it?
He said you could frame that.
Yeah.
But then I also know that a lot of our friends at home, they like to make cards to give.
Yeah.
And so then I thought, right, well, this is nice because you get a fantastic contrast and you're using the same material, you trimmed it, and then you just mount it on wherever you want it. But thinking of you and get well soon, they track.
They do, yes.
And I like possibly putting it there because it just runs right down there. It's nice.
So it's like, so if you're making cards to sell, you could have the finished pieces and then the scraps of the card and your stamp set with you wherever you're selling, and then you can then personalize it, can't you? So
that's how the flowers work.
Beautiful.
And when you start to look, if we could just take a look at the actual set, what you'll see is there are so many options in there. Maybe Paul, you could just take a look at that while I get the next demo ready.
Clear a little bit of space. So here, I'll just take that out from there. So this is set 1. So you've got those lovely, the 4 different flowers on there in the 3 different sizes. You've also got your foliage and your stems, plus you've got these sentiments. So this has happy birthday, best wishes, deepest sympathy, thank you, sending love, and get well soon. Then on set 2, again, you have the 4 different flowers in the 3 different sizes, more foliage and leaves and more stems. And this one says, just for you, make a wish, thinking of you, love you lots, congratulations, and enjoy today. Now, if you want to go for some of the pencils that Barbara's been using, Barb put together these fantastic colorways. So we have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. We'll just let that focus for a moment. Get that to come in. There we go. So for your spring collection, 31900, summer 31901, autumn 31902, and then finally your winter collection 31903. And then if you want to go for your essentials collection, which has got those greys in there, it's got the cream, the pink, the blue, the metallics, it's got copper, silver, and gold. Item number for that is 31031. Now we've also got, I'm going to bring the details up on the screen for this, just bear with me for a moment. Maybe you missed on the original launch of Barbara's Dragonflies Branches, Twigs and Sprigs stamp collection with the Earth Elements card pack. The item number for that is 21264 and £57.46 plus your club saving as well. Are we good to go?
Nearly.
Nearly? Okay, I'll do some more details.
No, because I need that bit. That's what I was struggling.
Okay. And then if you want to go just for a couple of packs of those elements for the Earth, item number is 31972. There we go.
All right, excellent. So I've remembered that I wanted to show you how well the dragonflies fit. So, so here, for example, obviously you want to go with the smaller ones. There are loads of. Have we got the actual artwork?
I've only got the
actual stamp set. Yeah. So you can see here, it's these little tiny ones that I think would work really nicely.
Yes.
Yeah. So that one would work quite well, but I'm going to go for the small ones. So let's take that one there, and let's take our stamp pen, because this is the little stamp pen.
The original ones, yeah.
Right, so let's just check what we've got. If we, yes, please, yeah.
Okay.
Because now I want to just see on here.
Just have to come over towards me a bit.
Okay. So there you go. So I'm just going to ink that up. Now I don't want to press too hard, so I just want to see how hard I want to press. So let's see. What do I think? Okay, I think I want to press a little less hard on the base.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one.
Look at that. What a difference.
Yeah, I
So
know.
that's why it's always a good idea to test it first, just to get used to the pressure.
So what I'm doing is instead of rocking, I'm just going to stick to the middle,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
And it works every time.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to stick to the middle. Now it's up to me now. Where do I want to go? Let me just come in a bit closer. And I'm going to, but do I want, yeah, I think I want to use this one. So I'm going to go in there like so. And I think, let me just try this. See, this is where this comes in useful.
Yeah.
So do I want to, do you see what I
suppose
mean?
it depends where the finished card's going to be, whether you're going to go long or wide.
I want to go, oh, this is definitely the way I'm going.
Okay.
That's where that's going. So now it's just a question, I think down here. I just feel that's where it's got to go. Don't overthink it, Gray, just do it. Right, so I'm just going to pop that in there, and then I'm going to press that down like so. Not press hard. Perfect. So now my dragonfly is in there, and I just need a little flash of colour. So I'm going to lean into those colours I used before. The pink, that rosy pink from the winter set. I'm going to just put a little flash of ink in there. That's it. Done. That's all I needed.
It's just that little finishing touch, isn't it?
Well, and you know what? That's, if you understand what I'm saying at home, it's those little things that give you the joy.
Yeah.
It's of course it adds to the artwork, but me personally, I get such a little rush of, yes, doesn't that look great? You know?
They do, and it's nice to sort of like, because
I don't need loads.
You've just stylized it with that dotty style,
yeah,
where we launched
so
that.
it works really nicely.
And the flowers, but they work together. They work separately, but they also work with other styles as well, don't they?
Yeah.
So
yeah, and then
so
we
it's
can
all
add
about
a little
having
bit
choices.
and then we can soften it up a little bit with a bit of grey. See, and as soon as you do that, it just tones it down a bit, doesn't it? There we go. Nice, love it. Nice, nice, nice.
Beautiful.
Okay, so that brings that one to an end.
Yeah.
And now this is the one we've all been waiting for. I've been looking forward to this one.
We've still got loads of friends in the room as well.
It's good to have your company.
It is, but on a Sunday afternoon.
So we've still got these.
You left them on.
I left them on with good reason.
Yes.
So I want to show you. Let's turn these flowers into dresses now.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is go back to my set of stamps of the little girls.
Yeah.
All right.
This is why they're now body parts, so to speak.
Yeah. So when we go in here, we got body parts. I'm just going to take that one.
Yeah.
Just because. Okay. So we'll stick to one.
Okay.
And then I think I'll go with her like that. That'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
Okay.
And I think I'll just stamp her. Let me think, what was I doing? This is right. Four of these.
Yeah,
or
four
I'll just do three.
Yeah.
I'll just do three. I got three.
Got three.
That'll do.
That's it.
Right. So I'm just looking for my ink pad. Right. And I'm gonna, one's for test and one's for best. So let me just get my eye in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the angle, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. Let me get my eye in. And it's what I say about using your wrist to press down.
Balance.
Right. So I'm
You
using.
was leaning over the ink
I
pad, wasn't you?
There you go. So now we do that, and then you lean on here, you cup on the hand, and then you press down, and you know it's going to work.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do a couple of them, shall we? So I'll do. Let's have a look. I'll do one like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do three. One. Oh. All right. I'll do another one. It's a good job we're doing this for fun.
Yeah.
Right. 1, 2.
Yeah.
But you know, here's the thing. Crikey, we drew these in the shack. If I can't do this, then my name's not Barbara Gray.
Who are you?
Who are you? Right. There we go.
There we
that's
go.
her.
No
Got
different.
a bit of a dodgy elbow, but that's okay.
It's called arthritis.
Right, so we've got 3.
Yeah.
That'll do, right? Nice. And then we got our 3 dresses.
Yes.
So let's see what we've got. And I'm going to go for, I'm going to tick my dresses. I'm going to go for that one first. So again, I don't know if you can't see this. It's all right. I'm just testing it first, just to make sure that it stamps. Right, in we go. And then I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to hover, and I'm going to just touch the dress on the...
That slight little swivel.
There you go. Oh, look.
Magic.
One. Right, next one. She's great, isn't she?
Yeah.
Right.
Ta-da!
Just...
That's what she's saying.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's ink this one up. Excuse my head.
Head is fine. All good. Look at that. That's like a full ball gown, isn't it, that one?
Nice, isn't it?
All the ruffles.
So let's see, what's the next one? Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, third one. And in a minute, we'll have a look at the dresses or the flowers, and you'll see that I drew them. Honestly, I redrew a load because I loved this idea, and I went back and redrew a load.
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't she gorgeous? Eh?
Wow.
And then if you want, you could put a little belt on. There you go. So we sort her belt out. She's got a waist like a... Yeah,
she's
sickening.
breathing in.
There, look.
Wow.
So now we've done that. Nice.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding you. You could do it with every single... Well, look, that one.
That one is
so
like a ball
good.
gown. It's like a trail, isn't it?
That one there, look, I'll show you. Look, practiced. There it is. There she is. Look.
Yeah.
Tiptoes.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 different dresses, in each of them 3 different sizes.
Now let's look at the feet, because the feet did not make a difference.
Okay.
I have had myself in stitches. You know, like the little things. I've made myself wheeze with laughter where I've got the legs wrong. It looks so funny.
Skew with.
Just funny, just hilarious. But this is where the little tiny ones really
the
come
original
in.
stamp pens, yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to get a couple of those. Right, and I'm just going to use the legs. Right, that's that leg.
Yeah.
Okay, straight in the center. Let's just make sure that it's on, you know, in the middle.
Yeah.
Right, and then the other one.
I think it's great.
They are
You've got them
tiny.
in different sizes as well. So she can be like tall, she can be
She can have long legs.
Yeah.
She can have short legs. This could be an evening dress.
Yeah.
It could be whatever you want it. You could use different legs for the different outfits. Right, but let's just use the same pair of legs, and I'll show you a trick. So if you take a piece of paper, it could be copy paper, it could be what it likes.
Okay.
Right, let's do this one, right, because she's pretty cool. But we've got to work out that the legs look logical.
Yeah.
So the first thing we want to do is work out which one's which.
Left and right.
Yeah. So this is this one. And, you know, this is where you don't need to press hard at all. So let's just do that.
Yeah.
And then if that's her foot, I reckon that would probably look about right. So you can see that's that one.
Yeah.
Right, let's see. And then this one, let's get it around the right way. So I'm doing it on scrap or on scrap. So this one, I want her leg to be about there. Let's just say.
Yeah.
See, so you can see what it's going to look like.
Because it is.
Before you do it.
Yeah, because it's all about the posture, isn't it, that we were talking about the other day in the shack.
Exactly. So let's say I'm going to put that one then. I can see where I want to go. I'll make it round the right way. And then we'll pop that one there like that. And if you want, you can use the masks, remember?
Yeah.
So that one's there. And then this one's going to be the one she's balancing on. So make sure it's the right. You can always press it, make it there so you know it's not upside down. Because these are tiny.
Because you're jumping between legs, so to speak, aren't you? So
you are. There. Oh, look.
They are
gorgeous,
brilliant.
aren't they?
Absolutely brilliant.
So let's have a look. And then you could do the same on this one. Now, what's she going to look like? So let's have a think. Where do I want her legs to be? I want them to be more like in.
Like pirouetting?
Yes.
Yeah.
So otherwise, let's do this. So this leg should, well, I wonder what this will look like. That looks a bit.
I'm not saying anything. What about those legs? it's like you've got a cabbage on it.
I told you. Hours of fun. And then I thought that you could be just stupid. And do you know how many pairs of legs you've got to play with?
She could have a long leg, short legs.
No, one leg.
Don't.
What about this one? She doesn't look bad. She just looks ridiculous.
I think because the dress is narrower at the bottom, isn't it? That's
what
I
about if
reckon.
you? Oh, look, see, that's not bad.
She's like about to jump off the stage.
Okay, I'm just going for it now. We're just going to have a look. Right, let's have a look. So her legs. See, if you make them, if you do it like that, it looks ridiculous. That's better.
Yes.
Okay. Now we just got to figure out.
She could be on one leg with the other leg kicking out behind her.
Give it a break. Right, maybe. Now I wonder what this will look like. There, that's not bad. She's better. And then this one, see, that would look good, like what you were saying.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll bring this one down to make sure it's the right one. So you've got to check. Wrong one. Now that would look funny. Right. So this one, honestly, if you're bored, you could really.
You could, couldn't you?
And if you've got the grandchildren in, God, you could. So now where am I going to put this leg?
It's like that game that you used to draw a part of the body, didn't you? And then you had to fold the paper over.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Oh, we used to play that all the time.
Yeah.
There.
Nice.
So she's got her leg at the back like that. Nice. So you get the picture anyway. You get how you do this.
Yeah.
And then of course it's all about colouring in. And I've made them so that I could actually chop
them up for little pieces.
Which I just happen to have
Indeed.
another set. So you talk among yourselves.
Okay, I'll talk amongst myself. So let's bring some details on the screen. So if you want to go for Barb Shack Dancing Girls with those dotted blooms and sentiment stamp collection, so you've got all of the flowers in there, all of the sentiments, you've got the little A7 sentiments, and you've got the Shack Dancing Girls as well. The item number for that is 12342. And then Barb's also going to use on this next card, where we'll bring everything together, the statement sentiment frame stamps and the embedded stencil collection, item number 21269. Special price of $39.99, and club members will say, a Diamond Club member will pay £33.99. Now I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm going to bring up these pen pots. I'm sure I don't know. I can't see the website of what stock we've got, but just in case we have any left, if you want it with the black writing, it's 31992. With the white writing, it's 31993. And don't forget, if you add any of the following 4 items to your basket, you'll get double points. So we've got the brand new Clarity Stamp Pen Pro, item number 31983. Then we have our Tool Art Deco Sentiments A5 stamp set, item number 12327. Then we have the Tool Sentiment Embedder Stencil, item number 31979. And then finally, we have the Tool Art Deco Sentiments A5 Groovy Plate. So any of one of those 4 items will automatically unlock double points for the whole basket. Are we good to go, or are you still looking?
No, I'm fine now.
You're good now. Let's come back.
I've been rotating here. Okay, right.
Right.
That's the first thing we need.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm just looking for my embedders.
So the embedders, they were in the pink bag with everything, with all the bits and pieces.
Voila.
Yeah. There we
I
go.
have. Okay,
It wasn't
are you ready?
the pink bag, but it was with the pink stuff.
So I think what we'll do is we'll show you where we're headed.
Yes.
Because that kind of tracks from where we've just been and where we're going now.
Yeah.
Right. So just let me just get my bits together. Now, where's my little girly?
There she is.
Right, there she is. So let's say I've decided I'm going to colour her in pink.
Yeah.
Okay, she's a little pink dancing girl. So what I've done is I've taken the pink colour, perfect.
Oh, so that's come from our companion paper.
I found it in Indian Summer.
Nice.
Really nice. 31663.
63, yeah.
So these are really bright and beautiful, and I found the pink here.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. So we've got the pink.
Okay.
And then, so I've got my little girl like that. And you see, I've got 3 of them, haven't I?
Yeah.
So there she is. There she is. So I could take 3
Any
opportunities.
one of those,
Any one
yeah.
of those. So I've chopped her back. And you could, you know, you could do like that, couldn't you?
That looks nice on the 3.5 by 3.5. Just
It would,
her
wouldn't
as a
it?
little mini make. Look.
Like that. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Like that. With those little words. Those words.
Yes.
Isn't that
Yeah.
nice? You're an amazing friend. Isn't that lovely?
Thanks. Not my style of dress though.
Only at the weekends. Right. So we put that one on there. That'll make a lovely little mini makes. That'll be my ATC because I'm running out of speeder. I haven't even sorted out June yet. May. Right. So that will go on there like that.
Yeah.
And then you can see what I've done is I've embedded the word, you see.
Yes, you can see that.
Sending love and hugs, health and happiness. And then this is on a larger one though.
Yeah, that was a 7 by 7.
7 by 7. So then that will sit on there. That will sit on there. That just needs colouring in with the appropriate
I love
pink.
the elegance of that white space.
So I'm going to use that pink.
Yeah.
So that'll look really charming, right? I like the white space as well, but I'm definitely going to colour her in.
Yeah.
So what I need to do in order to finish this off is show you this bit.
Yes.
That's where we're headed next, is that bit there, the finish bit. And then that card is done,
super,
isn't it? So I've got that. Then I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do is decide on the stamp I'm going to use.
Okay.
So we're going to go with health and happiness because that works. And then we'll go with, so we'll stamp that as straight as we can. And then what's the time? Oh, we're doing all right.
We are, yeah.
It's cracking.
I know.
Okay, so we'll just ink up. These are big, bold statement stamps.
Yeah.
I really like these.
They're nice. I like over a period of time where we've combined the different types of font together. I think
it's really working well.
It really does. And it means that they sort of work with so many different styles.
That's nice, isn't it? Because it's got that Art Deco flavour.
Yeah.
So it's going to work with, you know, an accompanying stamp, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, lovely, lovely artwork. And they work so well with a lot of the styles. I like the fact that we've introduced those frames now too.
Yeah.
Because it just gives you an added, see, I could take the frame and add it round like I did at the beginning, you know, when I did the.
And I also reckon those frames, that frame stamp set would work well with the tall feel-good sentiments as well.
Very nice. So I've got that. Now I've got my embedders. Now, you remember I said about colouring them in a different colour.
Yeah.
So we're going to prime them before we start.
Okay.
And then we're going to use this because it works so well. And I can
create your guide.
So you know why the number 2 was at home on the nearly blew the demo. Right. So I can decide which one I want to use. I can use 1 bit tight, 2 bit more space.
Yeah.
But they all work for one or the other.
Yes.
And they also work, I think, for a different set, but I can't remember.
This one is just for this set at present. Yes, it was the one we launched on Friday, the product of the month. Works with the Tall Art Deco stamp set, which is also the product of the month, and the Tall Feel Good sentiments.
Right. So number 2 works.
Number 2.
So I've got choices. If I wanted to, I could take this as it is.
Yeah.
I could tape off this. I could brush through. I could get a lovely little pink background or whatever it is I want. Or I could take my pen, my micron pen, or a pink pencil. I could run it around the outside. I've got a frame that way too.
Yeah.
Loads of different opportunities. Or I could take this one. I could also use this and emboss it, and then it has the opposite effect.
It pushes it out.
It pushes it out. It brings it out as if it was another piece of card. Or I can take this one. So I've figured out which one's the best. That's the easiest way to do it. Then I've got my number 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop that on there. Make sure that it's straight.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. It's not the masking tape I'm wanting to be straight. It's the
panel,
the
little
the
embedder.
little embedder. Yeah. So I'll take a piece of coloured paper
Yeah.
so you can see what I'm doing. I'll turn it around and then I'll just do that on that side. Now, if you struggle doing that with your fingers, then we've also got our embedding pen solution, haven't we? We do.
We do.
Thank you,
A
Paul.
blending pen.
What would I do without you? Right, so I've got my blending pen and I've got my, and then what I'm going to do is just run round here like that, and it just gives me, a
You can
clue.
see
I
that
can see
already.
where I've
Yeah.
got to go. And then I'm going to take my number 2 tool.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to slow down, Gray, and then just come around there like so. And turn the whole thing.
No machines required for this.
No machines required for this. But it gives you that beautiful faux embed, as if it were a proper print off a proper printing press.
Yes.
Right. And you can really get a good depth on that. And then when we turn that over, now I've got my,
Look at that.
I've got my box really
Yes.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put my number 2 back in there.
With that.
With that. Yeah, exactly. Now, next thing is I want to add my little, I'm going to do all my stamping first.
Yeah.
Just because it's easier.
Yeah.
Right. So I've done that. And then I'm going to take my sending love and hugs.
Okay.
And just to recap, do you remember?
Yeah.
Let's do this
On
one
that
more
one.
time. So I'm going to lift that off like so. I'm going to add that to that like so.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm going to just drop it down like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that.
I might check this out first somewhere else. So I'm just going to go like that, and then I'm going to drop it down like that. Now, if I could do that there,
you can.
job's a good one.
You can.
Right, so you go like that. You're going to lift like that, mind my head, and then
Okay.
I'm just going to make sure that that sits on there. Go like that, hold it down, and then lift. Perfect.
Let's come in and have a look at that.
So glad that worked. Right, there you go. So you can see that it sits exactly on there.
Isn't that
Perfect.
beautiful?
Nice, nice, nice.
It's that finishing touch again, isn't it?
So
The
now we've
attention
got
to
that.
detail.
Right, now I'm going to fast forward. So we know how that's all done.
Yeah.
So now we're going to come back to this one.
Uh-huh.
And I'll put my little send in, because this is a really smashing.
It's a nice little essential set, isn't it?
It
And
is.
that comes in with
I like
the Barb Shack Dancing Girl collection.
Does it?
It does, yeah.
Does it?
Because it was also the stems, wasn't it, for the flowers, an alternate stem for the flowers when you designed that.
Nice. Right, so now we've got that.
Yeah.
We've got that. We've got that as a background. We've done a little sliver of pink on that because I think that looks really classy. Okay, this is all going to get assembled. And then we just need the pink from the spring set.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my
come
Faber-Castell pencil. Look, 10 to 4 with time to spare.
Yes.
There you go.
So there is a question, if you're able to. Lorraine asked, are the pencils different, extra colours to the big box of pencils? I suppose it depends on what was big, because there was like a 60, there's a 120, isn't there?
They're very different, Lorraine. The reason that so the thing is that I've got the bigger box, the 180, if you like.
Yeah.
And I used to work with Faber-Castell back in the day. Product development. So I'm very aware of which colors, and so what I did was when we put together the spring, summer, autumn, and winter, I went through all 180 of them.
Yeah.
All the available colors. And I picked the really best ones. If you buy a pack of 12, you're going to get pretty much basic prime colors.
Yeah.
If you buy 24, you might get a little bit more choice. You buy 36, you're going to get a bit more choice. Do you see what I'm getting at? So what I did was I cut across the entire selection, and I started really being very picky about which ones.
Yes.
So So a couple of them, for example, you wouldn't even know they exist unless you've got the 120 box. Or
Right.
You see what I mean?
So if you've got the 180, then
You've
you've
got 'em
got
all.
them all anyway. But when you look at the product information on our website, it does give you the individual pencil number next to the colour.
Yeah.
So you can always cross-reference that with their tin, because I think on the back of the tin they put the numbers, don't they? I think of the colours. So you can always cross-reference that with that collection.
The reason that I'm using the tin is because it's just because
it's an old tin, isn't it, that
I've got hundreds of them at home, but I've just repurposed the tin, so I've got them laid out for me. That is not the tin that we sell.
No.
We used to.
We used to, but we don't anymore.
No, so I've just repurposed the tin, so I've got them all in the same place.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, and it's only because I can say to you, this is from spring, this is from, you know, I would much rather just put them all in a pot and then just pick the colours
Exactly,
I want.
because if you're colouring at home, you do, don't you?
Yeah,
but as you say, because we need to know which colours Barb's using in which set.
Exactly.
That's why it's done in that format.
So that's why. So you can see here how you can just get some lovely depth going and some shading. Nice, eh?
Yeah.
And then we'll get some pink shoes on there as well. There you go. I think this is going to be my ATC for May.
Why not?
Oh, I tell you what. What else can I do? There you go. Don't she look lovely?
Yeah.
So we pop her on there, pop her on there, pop her on there. And then we've got the tape runner to attach it all, but I'm not going to because I'm going to repurpose it. I can tell you now, Hillary, this is going to go on there. It's going to say something nice and you're going to get it at the beginning of the week.
You're going to get it.
You will receive it. I know Hillary's my buddy for April.
Oh, Hillary Walters?
No, Quinn.
Quinn, oh, lovely.
And I haven't had time.
Wow.
But I will. There you go. In fact, I might just send the whole thing. And if you want it to be at 2.5 by 3.5, Hillary, chop it out. Do you think?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Beautiful.
That's that done.
That is just, and that's just using, wow. Yeah.
One
of those different combinations.
One little top. There are 3 different ones.
Yeah.
One of the pairs of the 6 different pairs of legs.
Feet. And then you've got 8 different flower designs in 3 different sizes, 8, 16, 20, 24 different outfits.
Endless. Look at her.
Sure, she's a bit sus as well.
She doesn't know what she is. Anyway, have hours of fun with the legs.
You can't top that, really, can you?
All done.
So wow, that 2 hours really gone quickly, hasn't it? Yeah. So obviously it's bank holiday here tomorrow in the UK.
Yes, it is.
So did you want to share with our friends what we have coming up?
On Hillary's artwork.
Or what we've got, because normally we would do this on the Shack on Monday, isn't it? But there's no Shack
tomorrow.
So for those of you that are tuning in, we've got loads of friends in the room. So let's have a look. We'll go to that one, and I'm going to come into.
So let's just see. So we've got here. We've got Tuesday, Groovy Tuesday. You do it, Paul.
Okay, Groovy Tuesday with Louise at 10 a.m. Then at 2 p.m. I'll be joining Louise, and we'll look at the groovy version of what we've launched today. I knew we wouldn't get around to it, so we're looking at those.
Great idea.
Then on Thursday at 7
Do you mean the groovy version of those?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And the panels as well.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, and the words.
And the
big
words.
Old words as well.
Yes. Then on Thursday at 7 p.m. there's a free craft along with Barb, and that's using the Build a Bloom collection. So you can find that.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what you're doing.
Right. It was just as well I know that, isn't it?
You've got it in a box. You didn't put it away.
Where is the box?
I don't know. It's at home. It's at home.
I'll find it. Anyway, 7 o'clock. Be there or be square.
There we go.
We're going to learn how to scribble.
We are. And then Friday the 8th of May at 10 a.m. Clarity Social TV with Barb and Jazz.
Oh, this is going to be so good. This is going to be really lovely.
Yeah.
You'll love it. Jazz and I have been working on this. And Grace.
Grace.
Yeah. This was Grace's idea. This is a Jazz, Grace and Barb collaboration. It's really cool. So
and then
when's that? 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock Friday. And then whilst you're here at Clarity Towers, I'll be up at Hobby Maker at 1 p.m. and 4 p.m.
And what are you doing?
I can't remember now. I don't know. We only spoke about it 2 hours ago.
What was it?
I can't remember.
It will come back to us.
Yeah, it'll come
You'll have
back.
to tune
Tune
in.
in on Tuesday to find out what I'm doing on Friday.
Thank you so much for spending your afternoon, your bank holiday Sunday afternoon with us. It's so
Very much
appreciated.
appreciated.
And Gracie, you too. I really appreciate your support always. What would I do without that daughter?
Absolutely. Gorgeous
thanks.
Grace.
Gorgeous Grace. Grace by name and Grace by nature.
Right, okay. I think I
I'm
need to go
done
and put
now.
the kettle on.
Dave's cooking prawn curry tonight. Woohoo!
Yummy.
It's really good.
I'll take your word.
I wonder if he's finished painting the Wendy house yet.
He's probably out there painting and forgot about dinner. You better call him, Grace.
Have a lovely rest of the day. I hope that you enjoy these stamps. I think you are going to have hours of creative play.
Just with the little legs.
Just with the little legs. Bye-bye.